Welcome to A New View. We are Restored Ministries, and you might be saying, something looks different. Well, if you remember, Stephanie has gone to do what God has called her next. So we have a new alignment for our next assignment, but she's not new to Restored Ministries. We are welcoming Marina Wright. She's not even new to A New View. She's been on A New View before, but we welcome, and Kim and I are so honored to have Marina join us.
Thank you.
So thank you. Like she was saying, there was a lot of things coming against us today as we're going to film this, so that means there's going to be some good stuff for y'all today. Good stuff. But guess what? It's already starting to be the last quarter of 2018. And so we thought, what a way to kick off this new season of A New View, but to do some goal checkups.
It's time.
It's time. You know, A New View, episode 46, we did Goal Setting 101. And I have to be honest, I have 27,000 probably notebooks. I don't know what notebook I wrote my goals in the first of the year. And I could go look for those.
Someone can relate with that.
I could go look in all those 27,000 notebooks to find my notes for my goals, or I could just be honest and tell y'all, I forgot about my goals. I haven't stuck to them, not at all. But the beauty of it is, you don't have to wait till a new year to set your goals or to step back into your goals.
Well, Michelle, I was able to find my goals, but I didn't really stick to all my goals. So I do have my goals listed for 2016, and then I have them for 2017, but sometimes I don't always stick to them. And so I'm looking and saying, no, and I completely forgot about number one. I forgot it was even a goal. Did a few of them. Definitely hit the relationship goal, but other ones I missed. So this is a good time for us to step back and have a checkup.
Exactly. And I mean, some people, you know, they'd be like, oh, it's already close to the end of the year, no point in it. But you know, there's never a time. And I love this quote by Brene Brown, and it says, failure can become our most important, let me pull it up here. Failure can become our most powerful path to learning if we're willing to choose courage over comfort. You know, so you know what you might be saying, it's too hard, I'm already failed at this, it's not good. But let's choose courage over comfort and know that failure can be a powerful learning tool. And if you only fail, though, I think truly, if you're not willing to start again or to get back up. And God's mercies are new each and every morning. So we want to encourage you. Let's revisit our goals. Let's not feel overwhelmed. And hey, if you're like me and you didn't do them and you don't even know where they're at, it's for you.
So I know for me, I have a system where every fall I do my goals. So I don't do them, you know, come the first of the year. Because I happen to attend a women's conference every fall with a dear girlfriend. And part of our routine during that retreat is we visit the goals from the previous year, see where we hit, where we missed, and then we make goals for the next year that we follow up with the following year.
Great idea.
Every fall. So it's structured. Now, you know, does it happen sometimes that I lose my sheet? Does it happen sometimes I forget? But you know what? Iron sharpens iron,
exactly.
And I have a friend who's much more organized than I am, who happens to write down my goals and remind me.
That's good.
So not only is it nice to set goals for yourself, but it's nice to do it with someone, whether it's a spouse or a friend, so you have accountability and someone just who has your back.
Right.
So that's something that I do every fall. So we do it every fall. We're at a conference, and of course I hang on to the brochures at the conference every year. And then I keep my goals in a composition book, and then I just revisit them. So I have my notes from the conference, and then embedded within them are the goals. And so it's nice to look back every year. And then it shows me too, you know, where I was spiritually and relationally at that time in my life during that conference. What were some nuggets of that conference that maybe I've forgotten about that would be great to apply to my life right now? So although I love technology and I love putting everything on my phone, I have to tell you, there is just so much beauty in having things in pen and paper for me.
Exactly.
I know it's not everyone's thing, but for me it is.
Or, like the Bible says, I know Carrie talked about it on the Stir the Waters conferences, but, write the vision down. And that really spoke to me. And I thought, in one notebook, not 27,000 that I have to go searching for. And I'm usually pretty good about, this is my current notebook. This, these are a few for this year, this and that. But I love that, write the vision down, because that's really important. But when I was looking at revisiting our goals and talking about our goals and saying, even if you didn't, but I love your idea, not waiting till the first of the year. Maybe it's fall, maybe it's spring, whatever it is you want to do. But I found a 5-point goal checklist by a gentleman, Dave Ferguson. And I'm not really sure who he is, but it was a website called livingtolead.com. And he talks about a monthly goal checklist, which that may be a little overwhelming for some people, but some people, they may want to visit their goals daily or weekly or monthly or quarterly or once a year, things like that. But he had some great things there, and he used the acrostic REACH. And what he says here is R, it's time to reflect. What goals have you reached? Don't beat yourself up on what you haven't reached. Just reflect and say, which ones have I reached? Which ones do I still want to reach? E, eliminate. What goals are too far out of reach? Because some of them are. We may have every intention of doing them, but they may be out of our reach and we need to eliminate them. The A in reach is analyze. Why is it important for you to reach these goals? And that could change. That could change from month to month, day to day. C, clarify. What is your plan to reach your specific goals? Do you have a plan? And H, help. Who will help you reach the goals? Like Marina says, she has a dear friend that reminds her of her goals each year and helps to encourage her.
Calls me out.
Calls you out.
Calls me out.
And so that accountability. So that, I loved his little thing. It's reach, and it's just a goal checklist, and that really helps us to decide.
I think without a checklist or without really sitting down and looking over your list, or if you can't find it, it's really easy to say, oh, I didn't meet any of those, and then just kind of, shrink away. But earlier this year, my friend Ann gave me just a Word document, and it said 18 for 2018. It had 18 lines with numbers, and I just started, I think I only filled out like 11. But when we started talking, let's talk about goals, I was like, oh, I didn't do any of those. But when I sat down and looked at it, I had actually accomplished 3 of them. Some of them were big. Some of them were things that I'm going to do this once a month. Well, obviously I can't know whether I've done that till the end of the year, but at least if I'm slacking a little bit, I can catch back up. So maybe that at least half the time I did it. It's too easy to beat yourself up by not having that checkup, that checklist.
Exactly. So we hope that you have learned some great tips to say, number 1, you're not a failure if you didn't meet any of your goals or you don't even know where your goals are. Okay? His mercies are new every morning. You can always begin again. It's not how you, what's the story? It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you can always begin again and end the year strong. Second, have that accountability partner. Have that person or persons that really help you. Or join a group and say, hey, I want to be held accountable. I want to reach these goals, or help you. Go back to our New View episode 46. All you have to do is search the hashtag ANewView46 and get some tips on goal setting 101, because you may not even know how to set a goal. And then I will share also this Dave Ferguson's on how we do a goal checklist. All right, sounds good. So we hope that you have enjoyed A New View, and we hope that you will hashtag share your view with us and let us know, how are your goals going this year? Have you stuck to them? Have you achieved them? Let us celebrate with you, and let us encourage you to keep going and just do a checklist and to finish the year strong. Take care.